Hey guys, how are we doing? Alright, we're moving on to finding slope of a line in context. So that means within a word problem or with a graph that tells us some extra information. So Daniel made a graph to represent how many points he earned while playing video games. So let's take a look at this graph here. Our x-axis is in minutes. So let's just put that information on the side here. So our x-axis is giving us information about minutes. And our y-axis over here is giving us information about his points earned. So y-axis is points earned. We're going to need that info a little bit later. So instead of doing part A first, I'm going to do part B first. We're going to find the slope of the line. It's a little bit easier. We've been doing that for a couple of days now. So let's pick 2 points. These points are already given to us, but they're just not labeled. So this first one here is x is 1, comma 3. And then the second point here is 2, comma 6. And what's that first step? If we have a graph, what do we need to do? We need to make a table. All right, the first point is 1, 3. The second point is 2, 6. And now we need to find how much we're adding or subtracting by. All right, y looks like it's adding by 3. And x looks like it's adding by 1. So again, let's do our slope formula, changing y over changing x, which looks like it's going to be 3 over 1. So our m, our slope, is equal to 3. All right, and now let's do part A. Let's go back. What does the slope represent? So slope is the change in y over the change of x. So let's fill out this template. The slope is 3, and it represents our y. So what is our y here? We said y was points earned, and it represents points earned. Now it's dividing by x. So we're going to say points earned. We're going to add one little keyword here. Per or every. And then what's our x value? Per minute. So that's what the slope represents in this problem. So his rate, the steepness of this line, is telling us the points earned per minute. Okay, number 2. Natalie goes running every day after school and wears an Apple Watch to track how many calories she burns every minute. Her progress can be tracked using the equation y equals 10x. Okay, so again, let's look at this equation, graph here, For x, we have time again. So our x-axis is giving us minutes. And what is our y-axis giving? This looks like y-axis is calories. But our story said calories burned. So these are calories that are burned, not that she's eating. So again, we're going to do part B first because we know really well how to find the slope. We're like masters at that. But again, my points are not labeled for me. So I'm going to pick 2 nice points where they go right through the corner of one of these little boxes. So I like this one right here. We have 2, comma 20. And I'm going to take one a little bit higher. This one looks nice. That looks like 5, comma 50. And now rule number 1, or actually step number 2, let's make a table. 2 and 20, 5 and 50. Okay, let's see how much we're adding or subtracting by. This side is plus 30. The other side looks like plus 3. And let's fill out our little equation here. Changing y over changing x. We have 30 over 3. So m equals 10. Okay, now go back up. What does the slope represent? We're going to use the same format again. The slope is 10, and it represents y first. So y is calories burned. It represents calories burned. And remember, we could say per or every because we're talking about the little division symbol here. We'll say every for this one. We'll change it up already. Burned every, and then our x-axis is minutes. So burned every minute. All right, and number 3, guys, I want you to try it on your own. That's a bonus. Bring it into class, and we will check it off. See you guys tomorrow.